When most people think of the word volcano, they picture a circular cone with a triangular profile. Fissure vents volcano does not have a central peak, but rather is defined by a series of straight-line cracks in the crust known as fissures. These fissures are typically the result of a divergent plate boundary, related stress, or overall extension in the crust. The ocean ridges around the planet. One example of a fissure volcano which you can see on land is the Hartali volcano in Ethiopia. Where things can get a bit confusing relates to when a fissure crater or eruption on land occurs for a long enough amount of time that it narrows into a series of spatter rather than a continuous line of activity. This is known as a crater row volcano, with one example being Iceland's Reykjanes volcano. The third type of volcano can occur as a unique cinder cone volcano, or be part of a vent on a much larger volcano. What I am referring to are cinder cones, which are a type of medium-sized volcanic cone. During these eruptions, fine particles of ash are ejected from the volcano and largely fall close to the erupting vent, thus building the cone. One notable cinder cone is Paricutin in Mexico. However, sometimes pumice cone, a cinder cone-like vent, forms at a silicic volcano, forming not only out of cinders but also pumice. These features are known as pumice cones and form in far more explosive eruptions than their cinder cone counterparts. Typical pumice cone-forming eruptions first deposit pumice and cone around a vent, then depositing fine ash, before generating one or more viscous lava flows. Shield volcano. The fifth type of a volcano is a broad, gently inclining edifice that resembles the side view of a round medieval period shield. It is from this that we get the name shield volcano. Viscosity lavas which move relatively quickly. Pyroclastic shield volcano. However, not all shield volcanoes are created equal. Sometimes, shield volcanoes form not known as pyroclastic shield volcanoes. These form through numerous subplinian to plinian eruptions with a low but broad eruption column. Stratovolcano. A volcano, with a relatively steep slope which increases up until the peak of the mountain. Stratovolcanoes are built from overlapping layers of ash from explosive eruptions overlaid with lava flows. Stratovolcanoes are generally built out of andesite or basaltic andesite and often have a distinguishable gray color. When highly viscous lava erupts onto the surface. Thanks for watching.